prep level new concepts, and they are melody writing, musical ideas. Start with freedom. No rules, just create. Now meet Ayana, my sweet little student. She's 10 years old. She's a kinesthetic learner, and she loves to do things differently. Now that you see how sweet she is, she usually comes bouncing into class, and yes, sometimes she brings chips, and the best part is that she shares them with me. Learning to identify and write C major triad, both broken and solid, is one thing. Now add the fun thing. Here's an activity that you can do with your students right today, right after this workshop. Have fun with Prep 1. Watch Ayana have a little jam session while improvising and exploring the sound of C major triad, broken and solid. So much fun to just play freely and use our imagination. Give your students the box of musical crayons and let them color their C major triads any way they like. I also love using the Prep 1 workbook and whiteboard with my students. Aren't they cute? Now think about using this idea for Prep Playtime, as I like to call it. Meet the twins, Sam and Izzy. They just finished using the UMT app on their mobile device, and now it's time to compose. In Prep Playtime, ask your student to grab their whiteboard and create a melody on the staff, and just use whole notes to indicate direction of steps and skips. And use the ledger line note middle C because they've just learned that. Now this activity is about imagination, creativity, and exploration. And we want to keep this activity short using the KISS method. Keep it super simple. Here's Prep Playtime with my student Sam. Now, be sure to pay attention to what Sam has to say at the end of the video. It's very important information. Here's Sam.
My song is called Family Yay, and this is me, a little person. Yeah. And then I'm going to play you my song that I wrote right on here.
Beautiful.
And this is the company I work for.
Beautiful, thank you. She thinks she is the director of marketing. It's hilarious. We then took her whiteboard up to the piano where she played her Family Yay on her other instrument, as she likes to call it, and then we added rhythm elements and so on. Melody writing. Use this after Prep 1 workbook page 107. If you have never done composing before, it can be a little scary as to where to start, not only in your own melody writing, but where to start when you're teaching melody writing. Whole different story, right? First, give students the freedom to just play, write, and create. As you saw Sam writing her own music. And remember the company she works for? priceless. And you watched Diana jamming on the C major triad. Well, now it's time to introduce a few melody writing guidelines. So a melody is a sequence of single notes that form a piece of music or song, and a melody may go up or down or have repeated notes. A melody also has a rhythm, and together they create a composition. Now, throughout the Supplemental Workbook series, you will find helpful Tito tips, and you may want to highlight these, along with learning concepts when Sola says, as she teaches and presents important information. As Sheila and I were writing this series, I thought I'd share a little video with you as I introduce these new concepts to my own students. Now watch Diana as she completes exercise number 2. Okay, Diana, so today we're going to compose a melody in measures 2 and 3. And the first thing I want you to do is clap the given rhythm. Okay, can you clap it and count out loud 1? Or you can count T-T,
Okay.
T-T, ta, ta. Okay, sitting up nice and straight. Thank you.
T T T T ta ta. T T ta. T T ta.
Excellent. Okay, and then let's go ahead and play your beautiful melody. Nice. So did you have some skips in there, or were they all steps?
There's one little skip.
Very good. Let's do another one, and this time let's see if we can just move by step and see if it sounds any different.
Okay.
Woo! I love that one. Was that all steps?
Yep.
Excellent job. If you look closely, you will see that the rhythm and instructions have changed a little as I used these exercises with my students and then made the necessary changes to develop an even more creative approach for you and your students. And be sure to complete these exercises yourself before teaching them. And it's really a fun activity.